Hey there folks, Coach Rylan here, and I've got your April 2010 edition of Workout Espresso for WellBella magazine, and this month we've got the Green Thumb workout. Now, all the details for this workout can be found in your April edition of WellBella magazine, so head on into your local GNC, pick up your copy, you'll find all the instructions in that magazine right there. I'm going to give you the workout demonstration videos here. In addition, I'm actually going to throw in a couple of bonus stretches at the end of this video that'll actually are not included in the magazine itself, but will help you, stretch and loosen up those tight muscles that you'll get after gardening this spring. Now, important point here is that although this is a Green Thumb workout and this is a great way to condition yourself for gardening, this is not only for you gardeners out there. So for any women out there who want to get, toned shoulders, sculpted upper back, tighten up your abdominals and strengthen your lower back, improve your posture, then this workout's great for you as well. We've got 2 exercises that are going to strengthen your body, and then again I've got those 2 stretches at the end. So let's get going. Okay, for the first exercise here, you're going to need a resistance band with handles. This is really important. You want to make sure that your band has handles. So what you're going to do is actually wrap this around the leg of a couch or something that's very sturdy in your house, or if you're in a gym or you've got a workout bench, do what I'm doing here and just wrap it around the base of a heavy workout bench so it's not going to slide when you pull on the band. So what you want to do is you want to kneel down. You're going to start with your right knee down, your left knee up. You're going to wrap the resistance band around your base of support here, and you're going to double it up, so you're going to use both handles. Now what you want to do is you want to face directly forward, but you want to have the band off to your left a little bit, and you'll see why in a moment. So you're going to start by grabbing both of the handles of the band. You're going to tuck your hand in by your rib cage, and you're going to face directly forward. So the band is actually off at an angle here. Put your opposite hand behind your back, and as you start this workout, what you're going to do here is you're going to extend your body forward, you're going to push your arms towards the band, and then you're going to reverse that by straightening your back. You're going to pull the band in, and you're also going to rotate to the right slightly. So here's what the movement looks like. Now, what you'll notice here is as I extend forward, I actually lose tension in my band. So what I should do is actually move back slightly here. So when I fully extend, I still have tension right about there. See, that's better because I can actually bend forward from the waist more and get more of a range of motion here, get my back into it a little bit more, and then make my arms work a little bit harder as well. This is a great exercise for all the bending and stooping that you'll have to do in the garden, and it strengthens the forearms. And that's another thing I should mention here. As you do this exercise, as you pull the band in, bend your wrist inward slightly. So as you go forward, you extend the wrist, and then as you come back, you bend the wrist in. This is going to work the forearms to a great degree. This is going to help out tremendously with any of the weeding that you have to do, because that really works the forearms to a great extent. So this is a great all-around exercise for your entire body, all the movements you have to do while gardening. Now for your next exercise, you're going to want to use a pillow, or I've got a blanket here that works perfectly fine. And this is an exercise that's going to really strengthen your entire back and your shoulders as well. And it's really a fantastic exercise for core strength and improving your posture. But it's also going to really help with a sore back that you get from gardening, from bending over so much. So this is a great exercise to condition yourself. So what you're going to do is take a pillow or a blanket and fold it up. Make a bolster out of it, and all you're going to do is lie over top of that. So you want the pillow or the blanket perpendicular to your torso, and then you want to lie down on top of it, and you want it to be in your stomach. Now what you're going to do, and I apologize if you can't hear me well, my mic might get a little scuffled here, so what you want to do is face down towards the ground. You're going to have your arms out at 90 degrees here, and you're going to basically push your face just into the ground gently, and then as you start this exercise, you're going to dig your toes into the ground, and you're going to lift your back up at the same time you bring your arms up. Keep your arms parallel to the floor, so you don't bring just your elbow or just your hand. The arms come up at the same time. So here it goes. Up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, squeeze your lower back, hold that for about a count of 3, back down to the floor for another count of 3. Now as you come up, tuck your chin in at the same time. Back down, back up, again hold for a count of 3, and then back down for a count of 3 there. Okay, so for your first stretch, what we're going to do is kind of similar to what we did with the back extension and the arm raise there. We're going to add a bolster to your lower back. So this time, instead of lying on your stomach, you're lying on your back. You want to bolster up this pillow or the blanket, whatever you're using, put it under your lower back. You're going to lay back over top of it. You're going to let your legs slide down. You're going to take your arms, and you're just going to put them over your head and just let that stretch. So all you're doing here is kind of relaxing, and if you want to increase the intensity of the stretch a little bit, what you can do is you can push your arms and your legs away, like you're on a rack. You want to push your hands to the opposite wall and your feet to the opposite wall, and just let that stretch out there. Again, you don't have to do that. You can just lie and relax here, and this is going to extend the whole front of your body here. Lift up your chest a little bit. It's going to stretch out all those muscles of your back, keep your spine nice and limber. And it's a really good relaxing stretch you can do just on your living room floor while you're watching TV. And just let that sit for about 30 seconds. You can even go longer if you want to. A full minute's fine, but not longer than a minute. And then as you come up, bring your feet up first, crunch, and sit up that way. And that will reduce the tension on your lower back, and that's your first stretch. Now for your second stretch, what we want to do is kneel down with one knee and bring the other knee up. This is very similar to the row exercise that we were doing before. But now what we're going to do is we're going to stretch out that hip by keeping in this position here, bringing that hip forward, but then what you want to do is rotate to the opposite side. So put the knee down, bring this knee up, slide forward a little bit from your hips, keeping your back nice and straight. And once you get that stretch here, then what you're going to do is take your right arm, you want to put it on the outside of your left leg and use that to kind of push, and you're rotating your body in the opposite direction. I just put my left hand behind my back here to kind of help out with the twist, and you just use your strength of your arm to rotate your body, so you're basically looking 90 degrees to the left here, and that's going to stretch out your entire back as well as the hips here, which will get really tight, again, from spending lots of time bent over in the garden. Opposite side, same thing. You just bring your opposite knee up, hand goes to the outside of the leg, and then use that to rotate and just hold that, again, 90 degrees to the opposite side. You're going to hold each side for about 30 seconds to a maximum of 1 minute, and that is your second stretch.